Yo, SojuTalk Nation! On this week's episode, we'll be covering Fuego releases from Chungha and Soyou and IZ ONE featuring PH1. We'll also be cooking up some spicy news coverage, including UMG and YG invest in BigHit's VenewLive and YG soloist updates. So prepare your body, turn up the volume because we coming in hot. Hit me with that intro. Hey, what's up everyone? This is SojuTalk, your weekly shot at K-pop. We're coming at you with a super spicy episode 126, and we're recording on Monday, February 15th, 2021. I'm Doug, and joining me today we got Warren.
Hey, what's up everybody?
And Anita.
Hello.
And as a quick reminder, check out SojuTalk on your favorite podcast platform, sub to us on YouTube, and join the SojuTalk Discord and be a part of the nation. Boom. Alright, in terms of announcements and the SojuTalk Nation, so the SojuTalk Nation podcast, that is a thing. You know, our community does make a podcast. Crispy Koala, shout out to them. I will be on this week's episode whenever it comes out, so look out for that. And then lastly, more of housekeeping. So it was Lunar New Year week, aka Seollal in Korea and throughout all of Asia, that kind of thing. That means that there's very little K-pop content this week. So we will try to supplement that with a longer State of the Nation. We're going to be doing two things essentially. But just letting y'all know, there's only two songs where one of them's not even really a song, it's a commercial, and then the news is kind of bare as well. So
Hey, but if you celebrate, happy Lunar New Year, happy Seollal 새해 복 많이 받으세요. If you are one of the Ox boys and girls, shout out.
Shout out. If you're 12 or 24 or 36 or 40 potentially.
I'm an Ox man. That's what I am. This is
you are.
Yes, you
It is
are.
my time to shine. It is my time. Also, one more thing. I was on the last week's episode.
SojuTalk Nation podcast?
Oh, yes, check it out.
Yeah.
There was a really nice interview. If you want to hear how I feel about Chung Ha.
Oh,
Yeah.
very relevant.
Hey, in terms of Chungha though, let's move on. So we're now at part one of SojuTalk episode 126, where we discuss big new releases, choose a spicy song king, and hit you with the music show winners. All right. Big new releases. There's only two. They both came out this week. So not this week, today. So on Monday, February 15th, we have Chungha's Bicycle, and we have Soyou and IZ ONE featuring PH1 with the Pepsi song called Zero Attitude. But let's start at the top with Chungha. So she is from MNH, debuted in 2016 with IOI, 2017 as a solo artist, and her last three releases were X, Dream of You, and Be Yourself with 13 music show wins.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
concerning
I'ma
sound.
just say it.
Oh no.
This is my least favorite song out of the entire Quinceañera run.
What?
Her
Wait,
album,
Quinceañera?
Her album.
Her album is called Quinceañera. She's had a gajillion pre-releases for it, Anita.
Isn't it Cadencia?
Oh!
Correct, corrected you.
I was like,
Coretzia.
what?
Yes. Quinceañera. I don't know what. All right.
Yes.
So over 11 months, she's released Everyone Has, Stay Tonight, Play, Dream of You, X, and now Bicycle are all on that album, however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
This is probably my least favorite out of all of them.
Wow.
Well,
That is a strong statement.
That being said, though, the floor on Chungha for me is very high.
exactly.
I still think this is an
Yeah.
okay song. It's just, I think, the worst out of them.
I think it's an okay song. Oh my goodness.
All right, here's my problems. I
Okay.
feel like it's just kind of noisy and a little messy, right?
What?
I feel like there's an excessive amount of sing-talking, and particularly in some sections, I feel like they're trying to shove in more consonants than there are beats to do it. Like, I feel like they kind of just rushing like all these words into these smaller spaces. That being said, I feel like it is a catchy song. Chorus is good, right? And then, it is Chungha, right? Chungha's stage presence, music video is great. She's doing her thing. But for me, it's just like, it just don't hit that hard. I don't know.
I somehow have the complete opposite opinion of you.
I think
That's
I'm somewhere
fine.
in the middle then.
Okay.
Because
You want to go first, Anita? Okay, yeah.
yeah, because I don't think I dislike it as much as Doug. I don't even know if it's dislike. It's just like
Yeah, it's not
the
dislike.
expectation was kind of building up with the
Exactly.
pre-releases, and I really liked the pre-releases. And I think leading up to this and the teasers that I saw, I was like, okay, this is going to be a darker concept, a little bit harder hitting, I guess. And I like that for Chungha because you can pull it off.
For sure.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like there were certain parts in the song where I was like a little not overwhelmed, but I was just confused as to why we were taking that direction. And the biggest thing that I was confused about, I guess, was the dance break where they do the stomping.
Oh, okay, that was kind of poo-poo.
Yeah,
stepping?
I was.
Yeah.
Yeah, the step. Yeah, I was a little.
It was
taken
kind of
out.
sus.
Yeah.
On a musical level too. Just like if
Yes.
I didn't listen to the song without the music video, but I was imagining if I did, it'd be like, what is going on here, right?
Yeah, I will admit, I listened to the song first, and then I checked out the music video afterwards. Just straight listening to it was way better of an experience. Not just the dance break, the whole music video felt a little lackluster for me. Like, because I felt like there was a certain like strong energy coming from the song, and the music video didn't do a good job of like putting it all in the bowl. You know, like it was all overflowing. You know, like there
Really?
was water all over the floor.
We really have the opposite opinion because I thought the music video was what kept it afloat.
I have a completely opposite opinion
That's
as
fair.
you.
That's good.
Because I thought it was very well put together. I thought all the ear candy was incredibly well like arranged in. I think the entire part about consonants being forced in. No. That was very stable. That was incredibly stable. You are not stable, sir. Your mind is completely not stable right now. Look, I think what was very interesting was how like fast paced it is the entire time. Like it just keeps on going, and yet there are clear ups, there are clear downs where like it's like very clear, like this is the break point, this is where we're gonna keep going, this is where we're going fast. And then the arrangement too, the bass was like so like crisp and clear. It was like metro booming, you know, like, and then the whole percussion just like all those.
I got a question though.
Yeah.
I personally feel that you could have put Stay Tonight, Play, or Dream of You ahead of this as the title track.
I don't remember any of those tracks besides this one.
You're crazy, bro. You're crazy then. Your argument completely falls apart then.
I mean, maybe
did you agree with that though, right?
I kind of agree with that. I guess.
She agrees with me.
No, hold on. I want to explain it in this way though, because I feel like I do feel like on a musical level or a musical reference, the pre-releases felt like they were something that Chungha had done a bit of before, so it made sense, right? As title tracks to me, and I guess to Doug as well. This song feels a little different, and maybe that's why it's taking me a little while to get used to it, because I'm not used to relating this type of sound or maybe this type of arrangement, I guess, with Chungha. So I feel like she's trying a different thing in the title track, when I kind of relate this to what Hyuna did, right? Good Girl and then I'm Not Cool, where I felt musically Good Girl a little bit easier to process, whereas I'm Not Cool was like the risk taker.
Here's the thing for me. At least with the Hyuna songs, I felt like they were Hyuna songs. I don't feel like this is a Chungha banger.
I don't know.
Really?
I feel like this is building straight. Okay, I mean, it's not like a complete don't remember the other tracks, and I will agree it feels a little detached from that perspective. But I don't think, in the general sense, this is like way off of songs like "Gotta Go," for example. Like it's all still in a similar realm of music.
I found this to be in the realm of Play, I guess.
Yeah, this is similar to Play.
She's taking that sort of more Spanish.
Yeah.
Vision sound that she was doing in that one. So I feel like I can see it, but it's a little different. Like it's not exactly like what she did with Play.
I just really am a proponent that Stay Tonight or Dream of You would have been a better title track to put as the title track of the whole album.
I don't know. I for me personally, like the moment I heard this track with the bum 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 bum,
I like that part.
right?
Yeah.
That is the intro. It draws me right in. and then like it just keeps on
Bro,
going.
you're like the biggest Chungha fan ever lately. Damn. I'm gonna buy you this album for your birthday. I'm gonna buy you how do I pronounce it, Anita? I'm not gonna mess it up.
Querencia.
Hey, right. We're gonna buy Warren. Like, let's buy Warren that album because he's clearly the biggest Chungha fan in the room.
I don't know. I mean, okay, I really like X. I don't know if I like Bicycle as much as X.
Okay.
I won't even go as far as to say one of the downsides I feel like with Bicycle is that I don't think it'll have the longevity that like most K-pop tracks wants to have. Like, I feel like after a couple cycles and listens throughs, you know, like
okay, let me be straight up about something too, right? She is 25. It's fine, right?
Yeah.
I still feel like they did it's kind of sexually forward too, sort of like Ice Cream is. Clearly in the lyrics.
Oh, in the lyrics.
Clearly that's what they're going for, right? Like, let's not beat around the bush here.
A little risky,
I mean, you know.
I don't know. It's just like a little heavy-handed for me. You know, that being said, I don't like as much as you might think I hate the song. I still think it's fine.
It's a good song, yeah.
It's just my expectations for Chungha are like through the roof, honestly, because I'm a real big fan of the other ones.
I am usually the hater. What is going on recently?
I prefer X to this, and I do not think like X is the greatest thing ever. That's how much. That's where I rate this.
I honestly think this is one of the more memorable songs from Chungha in a long while. Arrangement wise, it's very clean. It's a very catchy melody.
Let us know if you're Team Doug, Team Warren, or Team Anita on this one, because I think that'll be an interesting thing to see how that pans out.
All right, Civil War.
Let's move on to the next one. So we have Soyou and IZ ONE featuring PH1. It's a Pepsi song called Zero Attitude, and the IZ ONE members, specifically, it's Eunbi, Sakura, Minju, Yuri, and Wonyoung. So it's not all 12. You got 5 of them. And this is a long trend of Pepsi, essentially commercial songs, starting back in 2019 with G-Friend's Eunha and VIX's Ravi. Then you had one from Ong Song-woo. You had one with VIX's Hongbin, Monsta X's Hyunghoon, Rain and Soyou, Zico, Kang Daniel, CIX's Baejin Young, and Johan from VI. And then finally we have this one with IZ ONE, Soyou, and PH1. The common thread through all of them is you have to be related to Starship or CJ is kind of the thread that has gone through a lot of this. There are exceptions, but a lot of them have done with the Starship artists. So this one included. How do we feel about Zero Attitude?
It's a commercial song, very clearly.
I noticed that the video title is MV Soyou IZ ONE. Maybe just CM Soyou IZ ONE.
All right, let's be honest here. For what it is a commercial song. They reference Pepsi all the time, right?
Yes.
I found it pretty good. Like, I was kind of into this one.
Yes, it's good for advertisement for sure. Every shot had that bottle, that little opening of the bottle. Hey,
if I was in Korea and they started putting IZ ONE's faces on Pepsi products, like they're doing with Blackpink products, and like in other countries, not in Korea specifically, Blackpink's on like Coca-Cola bottles and stuff, I'd be buying that. Let's be honest here.
I will admit though, I felt like that was a little too painfully clear. Like they didn't even try to hide it. Like it was like, we got IZ ONE because guys like IZ ONE. We got Soyou because girls like Soyou. We got PH1 because the kids like PH1. We're set. Everybody likes the song. That was like a little too explicit.
I mean that's the common trend in all of these Pepsi songs, that they're really forward with the Pepsi-ness. That being said, I thought that Soyou did particularly really well.
I agree.
She was flexing the veteran muscles. I also thought that Eunbi was good, and I think Jang Won-young's an incredibly talented idol for her age. It's nuts how good she is. Also, PH1, he was doing his thing.
Very quick.
He was really in and out of there. I thought he added a lot of stability to the song because it was kind of repetitive. And then once he came in, I was like, all right, at least this song has like a decent structure going on. I don't know if I'm using the right buzzwords. Warren doesn't think I am.
I think the moment PH1 came on was like the most awkward part of the song.
Really? Okay, I like this part.
You and me the entire day today. We're just on complete opposite ends.
We have a common thread in State of the Nation anime. We're there. Okay. We're together on that. Right now, though, you didn't like it?
No, I think like because. I mean, okay, IZ ONE and Soyou, they were doing their thing, and then PH1 comes in and felt very random. It didn't feel like there was any like transition inwards. Like it just happened and then it disappeared again. It disappeared before like I even got used to it. So like it just popped in, popped out. I was like, why did we do this?
I mean, he just showed up to get the commercial money. Let's be honest.
Okay, so that's where I have a little bit of an issue. Are we gonna call this commercial music or a commercial?
It's a commercial.
Then okay, I guess it's fine. But like this is if it's a song, if it like at that point, my opinion, my stance on this is that when you're gonna have IZ ONE in the room, Soyou in the room, PH1 in the room, there needs to be at least secondary reason. There needs to be some sort of intent and reason behind getting these people together that is not 100% they're marketable. They're marketable is a great example, but
they should be able to make sense together, I guess.
Right. Musically, there needs to be it needs to persuade me that these people belong together. It did not even attempt to do that, and I was like, why?
So the post-chorus chanty thing with attitude. They kind of spelled attitude wrong there. They kind of like ATTITUD, and then there's supposed to be an E, but like they kind of like shove it in with the D. If you really listen to it, like you're like, all right, the E is like a little bit saucily put in there because they kind of ran out of beats. They're like ATTITUDE. Like that's basically what they're doing. Like they had to sneak it in because they ran out of like beats. It's kind of weird, but that's something I noticed because I was like, are they spelling it right? That was like the one of the things I was saying.
I'll be honest, I felt like that part was a little cringy.
Oh no, it was cringe. It was cringe.
Okay.
Oh, also, here's another thing. There's a lyric, gonna shake it up, better shake it up. Why would you shake up soda? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand that lyric choice in this song. Like,
nah.
I was listening to the preview for it. I'm like, why are they gonna shake it up? It's soda. It's gonna get all over the place.
That's what Pepsi wants to do. They want to get all over the place. Everywhere.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
I guess overall though, I did find that like, all right, I'm an IZ ONE fan. I'm kind of happy to see they get more stuff, right? I feel like the IZ ONE Soyou thing was kind of working though, because Soyou kind of gets lost in the sauce these days, but she is really good still.
I agree. I wanted more of them together because they were separate for majority of the song, and then at the last
Everybody
bit
was.
Yeah.
I will admit, I think the song's fun. It's a fun song, but at the same time, it feels like watching a meme from a corporate Twitter account. We're like, sure, it's relatable, it's fun, but it's like it's too in my face with these commercials. Okay, Wendy's, I like your burgers, I get it, but like you kind of get what I'm saying, like.
Yeah, I do agree that I feel like Pepsi can like do this in more subtle ways.
Yeah, like
they're so forward with it,
right?
And honestly, like we're covering this because there's not that much this week. Let's be honest with the audience, right?
Well, I mean, like even though, like, the lineup are people I like. I poop on IZ ONE all the time, but I like IZ ONE. PH1 I obviously like. So I don't personally have an opinion on Soyou, but she's dope. I think. So like I was bound to like the track, but.
Yeah,
I don't know. It just came out.
It is what it is. It's a commercial track. It's it's a fun time. Yeah.
Okay,
Like you could literally just see it playing in a commercial, and at the end they're like Pepsi, right, or something like that.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah, no, I'm surprised they did it. Like honestly,
do you want zero attitude? Pepsi Zero.
Yeah, something like that. But other releases this week. So this one was an interesting one. Yo Mi, she released "Corny Love Song," which is from the JYP Hard Drive Release Project. So basically, JYP wrote a lot of songs, right? And he's trying to release them. So in order to get Yo Mi to sing on this, he basically held an open casting call out of famous people.
Oh,
and she's the one who won it. So there is a series you could look up on YouTube where he's like casting different singers, trying to find which one's the best. He picked Yo Mi. Corny Love Song though is like a country western trot song.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's kind of hokey. Yeah. It is corny. It is corny. The next one, we have Dayeon and Chaeyoung. They released their cover of Switch to Me, which was originally by JYP and
Yeah.
It's fun. There was a little bit of controversy in terms of they wore these hanboks at one part, and apparently they were very similar to the ones from the Blackpink music video. So so there was a little bit of controversy to the point where they re-uploaded the music video without the hanbok shots.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they straight up apologized for that. And then lastly, there was a TXT B-side music video called Way Home. So those were the other releases.
Oh, can I say something about the Taehyun Chaeyoung Switch to Me thing
Yes.
real quick? You know when you watch the music video, you know like when they're wearing suits and then it suddenly zooms out into them wearing streetwear. I feel like if Anita was the only person alive in this world, that's how she would dress.
Oh?
What? Wait.
Wait, what?
So you're saying Anita should wear streetwear?
No, like, cause we can cut this part out later. I don't know, but like, I feel like Anita likes wearing streetwear, but she's a little too embarrassed.
Oh,
okay, I get it.
Do you remember the one time we were walking in the street and you were wearing a hoodie, and you were like, "I'm wearing a hoodie," and I was like, "You're wearing a hoodie, dude! Like, chill out."
It was like a jersey. It was a jersey, but
Right,
yeah.
it was a jersey hoodie with like I think like Adidas track pants or something.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I feel like I don't know. I saw the video and I was like, oh,
Anita, you just need some attitude. ATT.
I need some Pepsi.
SojuTalk brought to you by.
Honestly, we're like promoting their song more than they're going to probably promote it. So let's move on to Spice King. So a weekly segment where where the crew will decide which song reigns supreme. So the Soju chart will be evaluated in terms of song quality, spice, and listener fatigue. Songs that place number one on the Soju chart will be declared this week's Spice King. So last week we had the anime betrayal of Anita betraying Warren,
Hey now.
where Dreamcatcher's Odd Eye picked up their first
no.
crown. In second place we had CIX with Cinema. And in third place, we had IZ ONE with The Dance. And then the new candidates this week, of course, are Chungha's Bicycle and Soyou and IZ ONE featuring PH1 with Zero Attitude.
Can I go first today? I think I'm a little obvious today.
All right,
Okay,
that's fine.
yeah.
I want to put Chungha's Bicycle in first.
Wow.
Is that big of a surprise?
Yes.
Okay, look, I'm putting Chungha's Bicycle in first. CIX Cinema in second. And then Zero Attitude by a whole bunch of people on third.
Wow.
Zero Attitude. The
That made
Pepsi song?
wow.
I mean, I didn't. Okay, let me be very clear. I didn't hate the song. I didn't dislike the song.
No, the song was pretty okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. There were certain parts of it that felt too corporate, you know. But you know.
Okay. Wow. Did not expect that one. All right, Anita. What about you?
Honestly, the only place where I was debating of switching people was on the third place because I still want Dreamcatcher number one.
Let's go.
CIX Cinema number two, but on the third, I'm a little torn because.
Wait a minute. You're not even conceding. Oh my goodness.
Hold on, Warren. I'm a little torn between IZ ONE and Chungha because
Which IZ ONE? Did the dance? Or
yes, the dance.
Okay.
The dance.
One? Okay.
Yeah, because I mean I really like that song. The whole disco type of vibe they had with the outfits was really nice. Even though it's not like technically like an official comeback, it was still really well done. And then for Chungha, I feel like I say that it's not like my favorite track from this new album that she released, but I still want to watch a lot of it because the choreo is really great. Also, shout out to the choreographers, Janelle Ginestra. If you're familiar with her, she's done a lot of stuff with Wildebeest Adams. Really, really popular choreographers. She worked on this as well with some others. And props to Chungha for putting the credits because it was right on the music video. So I don't know. I'm a fan of her work. And the choreo was really nice. So I feel like I will be listening to this song and it will grow on me even more. So I kind of want to give it a third spot for this week.
Okay, so Chungha's Bicycle gets a third place.
And good call, Anita. You're back on my good book.
No.
I was about to
Thanks.
pull out my death
All
note.
right. Your boy Doug, right? First place. I think you know where I'm going with this. I have Dreamcatcher's
Dreamcatcher?
Odd Eye. Let's go. Amazing song.
understand
Go
at
check
all.
out that whole Utopia album. It's fire. All of it. Second place. Let's see what I got here. I also have CIX's Cinema. I think that's a really good song.
Consistent. Yes.
And then in third place, the two I was debating was Bicycle
Oh.
and Pepsi, right? I was debating Pepsi
Oh,
or
okay,
Bicycle.
Easy. But okay, I mean,
I'm going to go with Bicycle. Let's go with Bicycle.
nice.
Oh wait, how does that add up?
Okay, it's very close this week, but there is
It is.
a clear chart.
Okay.
So let me just say the point totals first. Chungha has 5 points, right? Warren gave
okay.
it first place.
Oh,
Anita
right.
and I both gave it third, right? Cinema has 6 points. We all gave it second, right? Dreamcatcher has 6 points because Anita and I gave it first place. But because of first place votes, Dreamcatcher is gonna win.
Man, Dreamcatcher might win Hall of Spice.
Dreamcatcher might get Hall of... No, next week there's a lot of songs. I think it's going to be difficult,
Yeah, it's
but it
gonna
could
be
happen.
hard.
It could happen. So,
Oh man, okay, yeah.
the Soju chart for episode 126 is Dreamcatcher's Odd Eye picking up its second win. It is eligible for Hall of Spice next week. Second place, we have CIX's Cinema. And then in third place, we have Chungha's Bicycle.
I'm wondering if this is how people felt when X won first twice.
It is exactly how it probably felt.
Understandable.
Finally, we're at show winner. Anita, hit
Yes.
us with the winner.
Yeah, so due to the Lunar New Year activities, there was only one winner for this past week, which was IU with Celebrity. So she has a total of 4 wins, and she won it on Show Champion. So
Yeah,
congratulations.
literally none of the other shows had broadcasts or charts. So it is what it is. It's a really slow time for K-pop, and it just proves that G-Idol picked the correct time to come back.
Yeah, right before that.
That's what it really is saying to me. But we are now at the end of part 1 of SojuTalk episode 126. We'll be back after a short break where you can listen to Anita. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, SojuTalk Nation. This is Anita here with a quick PSA. If you would like to support SojuTalk Kpop Podcast, please like, subscribe, or follow us on whatever platform you're using. And consider joining our Patreon at patreon.com/SojuTalk or donating to us at paypal.me/SojuTalk. On behalf of the crew and myself, thank you. Now back to our regularly scheduled episode.
We are back at it with part 2 of SojuTalk episode 126, where we discuss recent K-pop news and events and give you the state of the nation. Once again, Lunar New Year, not that much news, but we will cover what happened. All right.
Okay.
The first one, UMG, which is Universal Music Group, and YG invest in BigHit's VenewLive. So on February 10th, it was revealed that YG and UMG had become joint investors in KBYK Live. So KBYK Live is a company that was formed last year by Big Hit Entertainment and Kisui, an American live streaming company that operates the online concert platform VenewLive. So the big picture stuff, YG and UMG now want to invest in online concert platforms. That's what's going on, particularly in Big Hit's platform. So through YG and UMG's investments, KBYK Live plans to grow VenewLive on a large global scale. So a lot of acronyms. All you got to know is that UMG, YG are now teaming up with Big Hit in order to do the online concert game and take a monopoly of it. That's essentially what they're doing. VenewLive has previously been used for Big Hit artists events, including BTS's online concerts Bang Bang Con the Live and BTS Map of the Soul 1, and provided stable audio and video performance to an audience of about 1 million connections, right?
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
The concerts also offered 4K and HD service with multi-view streaming with different camera perspectives of the artists on stage and Bluetooth connection for light sticks. So you can light stick at home. Yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Also, they do some of their fan events on there, and some Western artists are starting to do stuff on there too. I saw that there was a Justin Bieber thing on there as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
T-Mobile New Year's Eve Live with Justin Bieber last year.
Yeah, so they are spreading it already. This was an existing thing, and I think more or less Big Hit. It's not on Weverse directly. You have to go to this platform to use it. I think it will get more integrated over time. The big thing to me is that I think Big Hit was just proving their proof of concept that yes, we have this, it works. Look how stable it was to all these people. And after showing everyone that, YG and UMG were like, all right, we got to get in on this right here.
Right.
So VenewLive plans to showcase performance content and elements unique to each artist and offer fan experiences, including interactive social media elements, purchase of official merchandise, and live chatting. Those are some standard things, but like, you know, you go to the online concert, you should be able to order the online merch as well. So those type of things. Finally, a representative of BigHit stated, with the addition of YG and UMG, VenewLive will become a revolutionary platform that showcases high-level concerts from the top global artists that represent BigHit, YG, and UMG, combined with Kiswee's innovative technologies in multi-view live streaming.
Wow.
It's big.
Big names, yeah, big things.
Yeah. I think this really shows how big these companies trust, like post-COVID era. They trust that online concerts are gonna be the new normal.
Right.
I hate saying that word now, but it's gonna be the new normal. Honestly, like they've figured out. Maybe because of COVID, maybe they just knew it was coming. I don't know, but they figured out that this sells.
I think they saw that BTS made like 44 million over 2 days just from doing online concerts.
Yeah.
And there's a lot less overhead than running a in-person tour. I get that in-person tours are obviously better, right? Because the experience is cooler.
Right.
But at the same time, like, it's a lot cheaper to do it in-house, isn't it? And I think last week we also mentioned that they're building a online concert performance hall.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Right.
Now we have the platform to live stream it. Like they're covering all the bases here, right?
Wow.
And UMG's like, these Koreans clearly know what they're doing. Let's just use their infrastructure, right?
Let's get Mr. Beebs on it. Yeah.
So I'm going to assume that they're also probably going to build some online concert performance halls in the US somewhere, so that the American artists could just do it from those locations, right? So they don't have to go to Korea to do it. And that being said, Kiswee is an American company, so there is infrastructure to do that probably.
Right.
So
You know what I think? I back when we were doing a long time ago, we talked about generations in K-pop.
Yep.
And I said something along the lines of fourth generation isn't here yet. And you guys were both like, you were poo-pooing, you were crazy little lad. And I said something along the lines of there's going to be a technological leap, a change.
Right.
Now, mind you, this was like 2019. So obviously we had no idea that the whole virus situation is going to be here. But I think this
is it?
No, yeah. I feel like this is sure right now it's only the BigHit artists and possibly the YG artists. But like Doug, you just mentioned, like there are competitors coming up. This is gonna be a thing, I think, like going forward. Not even after the pandemic situation dies over. Hello?
I was muted for a second. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So here's the thing, right? Okay, I'm not gonna just dump on SM, right? But they've been talking a lot about the technology game, particularly last year.
aespa, yeah,
ton of it, right? They had those conferences we were talking about, how they say they wanted to be the leader, and then I remember when BigHit stated our competitors are like Naver and Kakao, right? Only one of the two companies is putting their money where their mouth is at the moment. Right?
I mean, okay, look, it's been about.
I know it's early.
Yeah.
But clearly, BigHit is ahead of them on making these relationships real quick.
I will admit, like from an IT perspective, change. Okay, so SM is taking a content level change, where they're providing a new type of content. To me, this whole online concert thing feels more like a platform development.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, because you're taking existing content and you're figuring out a new way to deliver it to the consumers. This feels much more like a fourth industrial revolution, IT, new generation, big brain, super brain move. I guess I gotta agree with you. I gotta poo-poo on SM here.
So here's the thing, right? It's like, all right, we got Weverse, we have VLive, we're gonna smash them together, right? Which covers the day-to-day. Like, I'm a fan of this artist stuff, and we're getting the Western artists in. UMG covers almost everyone, so we're coupling this, right? That's great for the day-to-day. And now I would eventually, well, I think eventually this VenewLive will somehow be integrated directly into Weverse in some form.
Hopefully,
I would think. Or you just click a link and it brings you to another app, or you just go to their website, which they're already doing something like that, but I feel like it's going to be integrated even further. So that's covering like the point events, the big money making events, right? They just kind of got the game on lock. And you remember last year they were talking about how we want our in-live concerts to be cooler, the experience where you could order merch online and just pick it up if it's an in-person concert, things like that. They're just covering all the money making bases to me really well too. And everything they've done, like who would have thought that YG, UMG, BigHit, Naver, and they're even friends with CJ now, would all be kind of buddy-buddy at the moment. Like, CJ extended the olive branch to YG, Treasures appearing on their things now, right? You had the whole B-Lift company and Island between CJ and BigHit. So clearly, this stuff was in the motion a while ago. Basically, BigHit was like, all right, we got to be closer friends with CJ. YG's like, all right, I kind of agree with you because they're a big player, right? And they're all like, they're just forming this giant alliance of massive companies right now. And it's crazy to me.
And what's really impressive from my perspective a little bit is it's not to downplay BigHit or BTS or anything, but BigHit looking at a lot of previous Korean companies, and whenever they go, internationally successful, a lot of them end up becoming one-hit wonders a little bit. I'm not just talking about music. I'm talking about like industries and big companies. BigHit could have gone to a route where they make one or two groups successful and then die out. I think they're really setting the ground for the entire industry, and that's, I mean, I'm not trying to like be like sweet talk BigHit or like any of the BTS fans or TXT fans right now. This is actually like very impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Like,
oh, I'm super impressed.
Like
you remember? I just remember when they said we're competing with Naver and Kakao. We're like, really, y'all? Like,
yeah, we were like,
no. Clearly they are now, right? Like, clearly that's what they're doing. It's kind of incredible, and it really raises the bar for everyone else who's not a part of their alliance right now. We're gonna have to see what the response is, because you're gonna get left in the dust if you're not a part of things like this right now.
Now, I have to admit, as consumers, sure, BigHit doing things really well is good, but competition is what drives the industry forward.
Yeah, we need the SMJYP thing to
it needs to be good, guys. It needs, you guys, like, when I saw Universe and I was hoping it would be a good competitor to Weverse, it was not. And I was like, guys, we need to stop downplaying the size of the industry. We need to stop downplaying the seriousness of how people involved here. So yeah, to a degree, I'm really excited. To a degree, I don't want it to end up being a monopoly, but like...
True. And monopolies is a big problem in Korea because the antitrust laws are a lot more lenient. That's why we even have a term like chaebol going on, right? We'll have to see what happens. I'm sure that the other companies will not allow it to be the only big kid on the block. There's no way.
Who knows? Maybe like a century later, BigHit's also going to be doing like health insurance and like,
oh my god,
hey, Samsung has hospitals, right? Like, straight
that's
up.
what I'm saying. That's exactly,
and apartments, right?
Yeah.
There might be. I live at the BigHit apartments in Yoido,
wow,
right?
Can you imagine?
Could you imagine?
That'd be ridiculous. And on the side of the building, you have a rap monster's face on it or something.
I live in floor RM.
I'm in the Jin building, y'all. Like that's where I'm at.
Wow.
Yeah. All right. But all right. So here's the next big news. It's not giant, but it's some stuff. So YG soloist update. So OSEN reported that iKON will be making their comeback in early March, with Blackpink's Rose making her solo debut in mid-March. So in response, YG released statements. So they first stated that iKON's Bobby will be suspending his solo promotional activities scheduled for the month of February to solely focus on iKON activities, including their comeback and Mnet's Kingdom. So they're very serious about it seems. In terms of Rose, YG stated that she will be making her solo debut soon, and they shared that more details of the schedule will eventually be officially released. So no confirmation of anything. Of note, Rose first performed her subtitle track, not the main title track. They're calling it subtitle. It's essentially a pre-release called Gone at Blackpink's first live stream concert, The Show, which was held on January 31st.
Every time I see the word The Show, I think of SBS The Show.
True. But, it seems that YG feels that Kingdom is very important for iKON. I totally agree with that. Yeah. After Love Scenario and after BI left, it's kind of like awkward, I would say. I know Bobby had that song. I think it was called, was it Hater or something? What? No, Why You Mad? You Mad. That was it. Why You Mad? That one, right? I like that song. But I think that YG realizes that in order for iKON to sustain a couple more years at a minimum, they need to have a good showing on Kingdom, and that's why they're probably suspending Bobby solo stuff. Rose, it's just money waiting to be made. Like, it would be, I don't know if there's going to be a physical. There really should be, because people will buy it, right? Including myself. Although, I keep saying I'm not going to buy albums anymore. The simp energy is too strong. Okay. Overall, though, I think it's good that they're even responding to these reports, because it shows that they want to. Well, it shows that they want to control the narrative on their side, but at the same time, they're confirming that a lot of things are happening, which is a good thing.
You know how I feel about this? Maybe I'm biased. I don't know. You know how, like, 2 or so years ago, whenever we hear these reports, Blackpink coming back, solo. I was all like, who believes that? Back when we were waiting for Treasure to debut for 2 years, that
happened. Yep.
Now I don't distrust them anymore.
I know, like, they had like that terrible year with the Burning Sun Seungri stuff.
Right.
And we were like, they're so screwed. But then Blackpink had a ridiculous year last year. Right. Yeah. So they're sort of redeeming themselves to an extent, I would say. I don't like, and I want to say that's musically. I'm not talking about the company themselves, in terms of their susness, because they are kind of sus still. But in terms of giving us content and their artists doing well, I have a better trust of them these days, because Treasure's doing pretty well too. All right. Quick takes. Mnet's Kingdom will begin filming on February 23rd with its first broadcast on April Fool's Day, April 1st.
Wow. In a week?
So it is confirmed. Like, it's happening, and it's going to be on April 1st.
Wait. First broadcast on April Fool's.
Yeah. Wait, are they sus? Is this sus? The confirmed lineup so far is B2B, iKON, SF9, The Boys, Stray Kids, and ATEEZ. And we think there might be one more, but there's nothing said about that. Yep.
Man, where's my bakbom,
the person that makes sense would be Kang Daniel, wouldn't it? If there's a solo artist.
No,
it would.
Kang Daniel's only been in the industry for 3 or so years.
So who do you want then? Ravi?
Who's Oh,
yo, the return of G-Dragon.
No. Daesung.
Okay. How about Taeyang? Taeyang comes out and does this, but it's a conflict of interest because iKON's on here. That's the problem.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, Wonho. I know he's new.
Oh,
that would kind of make sense actually.
But do they have to win a music show to
qualify? True, Anita. True facts. All right.
Man.
Next, CJ E&M confirmed that K-Contact 3 will be held from March 20th to March 28th. So clearly it's profitable for them because it's the third one.
Right. That's a random time of the year.
Yeah. But maybe that's when a lot of kids have spring break. No. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I'm not in school anymore.
Yeah, we don't know anymore.
Next, BTS's Spring Day is now the first and only song in the history of the Melon chart to spend 4 consecutive years inside the top 40 of Melon's end of the year chart, and they did this from 2017 to 2020. Spring Day, just don't give up. That's like the song, right?
They keep listening.
Yeah. Shout out to ARMY for doing that. Next, IZ ONE announced their online concert, One the Story, which will be held from March 13th to the 14th. Who knows if that's the last one, just saying. I'm still... I don't know how I feel about renewal. I don't know if that's going to happen, to be honest.
I mean, do you want it to happen or do you not want it to happen?
I want it to happen, but the more time that passes, the less likely it is, I feel.
Okay, given like they only have a couple months left in their contracts. Is it like 2 or 3 months, is it?
I think it's something like that. I think it's like end of April or something.
Yeah, I feel like they would have said something by now.
That's what I think. I mean, what if they announce it at the online concert? That'd
wait, that'd be a nice gift.
That'd be kind of legit.
You know what? If I was a fan, that's what I would be waiting for that already, actually.
Next, what's a slow week when we're going to talk about some people opening up YouTube channels. so Sejong, she was on that Uncanny Counter show, which did really well in Korea. It's on Netflix. Watch that. And then former CLC member Elkie have opened up the official YouTube channel. So go sub to them. And then finally, in sad news, over the past week, it was reported that the mothers of both CL and A-Lee have passed away. We don't know why or how, but our condolences to their families and loved ones. That must be rough. Yeah.
Sorry to hear that.
All right. In announced comebacks, we have Baek in February 16th with Tell Us About Yourself remixes. I don't know what that means, but it's happening. N-Flying's Jae Don, who is known as Lee Sung-hyup. Well, no, that's his real name. He's now going by Jae Don. Is going to be making a solo debut on February 22nd. Sunmi, February 23rd. On and Off, February 24th. Rain is coming back on March 3rd. Checkmate on March 4th. And then Pentagon in March. And it was noted that the music video filming will take place prior to Hui's enlistment, but it is unclear if he will take part in the filming. All right. State of the Nation. So we're going to be doing two things this week. We're going to have a bit of an open discussion, and then we're going to be doing something that's called the balance game, or it's essentially this or that, where there's two options and we're going to debate which one is better, more or less. But right now, though, essentially we're having sake talk, right? Like,
Shot of anime.
if y'all don't know, I have fallen into the anime abyss over the last week and a half.
Yeah.
Like, it's bad.
Yeah,
It's bad.
welcome to the trash can. We welcome you with open arms.
Like, all right, so for background info, I've dabbled with anime in the past. You know, I grew up I don't think they really count, but like, so of course, like all young boys back in the day, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon were my thing. Dragon Ball Z was cool.
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist, I watched a little bit. Yu Yu Hakusho, some of that, right? Things like that. Sailor Moon, my sister was into that, you know, things like that. Back in the day, we were watching those things. Those were cool, you know. Does Speed Racer even count? Is that Japanese?
What?
Is Speed Racer?
Is that an anime? Isn't that the movie with Rain in it?
What?
I don't know. Is that originally from Japan?
I think I know what you're talking about, Doug. Yeah, I think it was.
It's like, yeah, right? I think isn't it from Japan? I might be crazy.
I want to say yes.
So that's like really
Maha,
old.
go.
Yeah, that's like really old. Like, I used to watch that growing up.
Man, yeah, that's a 60s anime.
All right, whatever. But so that was the thing. And then like growing up, I watched like some of the mainstream things. You know, Attack on Titan. Seen a couple seasons of that. Right. Death Note. One Punch Man. You know, that's cool. And then Initial D, because you know Eurobeat. That's fun. So I have like a general knowledge, understanding. But this like past 10 days, I've deep dived, and it's a mess. It's a mess. It all started, for some reason, I made the stupid decision to read the entirety of the Fate Stay Night visual novel.
Play. It's still play. It's
I played it.
Read. Yeah, I understand why you said it. You know, a lot of reading on that game, but
I read or played for like 50 hours over 3 days or something.
Oh, nice.
God.
Or it was 4 days, something like that. So I read all three storylines: the Fate one, the old Unlimited Blade Works, and the what is it, Heaven's Feel one. I read all of it. Got really into that. So I'm like, all right, anime time. It's now, right? We picked the waifu. It's Saber. Saber best girl. Straight up.
What a vanilla.
Then I started asking Warren, I'm like, what should I be watching? Right? So he started to give me some things. He's like, you should watch Gurren Lagann, Parasite, Gintama, things like that. So I've been watching a lot of anime lately. First thing I watched was the Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, also known as Unlimited Budget Works. Amazing. Watch it. It's crazy. It's fun, right? And right now I'm watching two animes concurrently. Fate Zero, which is the prequel to the Fate stuff, and then Demon Slayer.
Ooh, yes.
Demon Slayer's really popping off these days. Fate is a little. I would, you know, like it's had its golden days. It's had its peak. It's been around for a while, if I remember correctly.
2004.
Right. Yeah. No, it's a long franchise from good old Type Moon over here. But I mean, it's one of those shows that like it did like shape the entire industry into what it is nowadays. You know, if I had to make a comparison, you know, girls' generation of K-pop, you know, there you go. Like, you know, yeah, it's a big boy name. So you know, although I will admit, like, it's not one of those shows that I recommend to first-time watchers. I don't know why you just started with Fate Stay Night.
I don't know. It just happened. I just did it.
Yeah.
I told Warren, like, I finished the first storyline. It took like 20 hours. This is what I basically told him one day. I will say, never, unless you're really time committed, don't read it. Just watch it. Like, it's draining. Let's just say that.
I mean, the shows are like, well, not all of them, but a couple of the shows like UBW are like really famous for like incredibly well animated sequences.
Yeah, watch
right?
the
like,
animated sequence.
Yeah.
Don't read visual novels. Number one, like, there's some sus things. Let's just say that.
Okay. If you're under 18, you're not allowed to play the game.
That.
Just you're not. You're not.
Number two, it's just so much of a time crunch that like it's just not worth unless you really want to get involved. That being said, it was fun. You know, I'm really into the whole universe now, so that's something. There's there's a cooking spin-off show which I need to watch now.
Yeah, cooking with the Emilia family, is it? I forget. Emilia family's something.
That being said, I don't know why I didn't watch anime before. It's really up my alley, to be honest.
I will admit, like, when I first figured out your interests, like, you were into D&D, like, you know, like, and stuff like that, I was like, how is he not? He even grew up listening to K-pop before like it was mainstream.
I know, but it's bad. Okay, here's the second part. There's figures, right?
Oh, okay.
At this, they're almost statues. It's gonna be such a money sink for me. I could already tell. Like, I have this collector's itch that needs to be scratched sometimes, and this is like really itchy. I bought 2 figures. I almost sold a kidney. I looked at my stocks and was like, should I sell some stocks to buy figures?
Wow.
I've been looking at my bank account lately, and I'm like,
I mean, figures do grow in, you know, value sometimes if you take good care of them, you know.
And like, obviously, the caveat is only spend the money that you are willing to lose. You know what I mean? Like, don't just spend money on things, right? I have adult money now. You know, I could spend some things. I don't like right now in pandemic. I'm not buying much, you know, so I bought 2 figures. It was expensive. Let's just say that.
You're stimulating the island country's economy, you know.
In terms of stimulating, I'm waiting for that stimulus check. You know? I have a folder in my Google Chrome that's called like figures to buy.
Wow.
Mr. Biden delivers.
Yeah, what's good old Joe delivers? You might have a problem here. That being said, it's been fun. You know, I'm really like Demon Slayer. I'm like 6 episodes in. It's hitting pretty hard. I like it.
Yes.
Fate Zero's kind of, it's cool because obviously I know what's going to happen in all the routes in the future, but it's setting a lot of background information and you're learning about a lot of people's parents and things like that. So getting a lot of background information. So that's why I like that. It is fun though. So what's your favorite anime, Warren?
I mean, let's talk about Gurren Lagann, which I recommended.
Yeah.
Too, right?
You recommend that so much.
I mean, like I pushed off watching it for a long time because my friend was like, dude, once you watch this, like, you're not gonna, like, you can't focus. Well, sorry, no, the right phrasing was you have too much motivation and energy and focus that you can't get anything done.
Oh,
if that makes any sense. It is. See, I can't spoil anything, obviously, but like it really just pushes you forward, gives you a new meaning of life, and you come out of it at the other end, you know, a really wonderful, newly motivated human being. You know, it's like getting it's like getting 2 wings on your back, on your body. You fly. Yeah. That being said, it is kind of old. It's like what, like 2009, I think. I forget. Let me look this up real quick. But like, it's good. I don't think it's my favorite. 2007, sorry. I'm not sure if I would say it's my favorite. My favorite anime of all time is Gintama.
Oh yeah, you also recommend that a lot.
Yeah. I will admit I wouldn't recommend it to everybody. You know, I meet. You know, like it's kind of the jokes are very jokesy. You know, it's
okay.
You will start to understand where my chaotic state of mind.
Ah, inspiration.
Yeah, but it's my inspiration. That being said, they did wrap it up fairly recently. I think the manga ended about a year and a half ago. The anime ended with a movie which released a week before the movie of
Can I make a distinction real quick?
Yeah, what's up?
So for listeners like my mom, manga means book form. Anime means the animated screen version.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
These are all franchises. Yeah. They usually make the anime out of the book or like
Yep.
or
Or source
game
material.
or-
Yep.
That being said, Gurren Lagann didn't have any source material. That's how good it is.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like you honestly come out the end as a different human being. I'm not joking when I say that. Obviously, you don't mean it literally, but
Yeah, I don't know why. Like honestly, I don't know why I put it off so long. Like
I mean, it's like it's a whole new world. That's
it's a whole new world. There's so many things to watch. So in the comments on the Discord or in the comment section, what anime would you recommend that Doug should watch? And I will give you updates on when I watch things. We have a command on our server now. You can know what I'm watching, honestly, at any point.
Are you managing a Mal account? Is that what you're doing?
Essentially, Anita, you like Attack on Titan, right?
I started watching it in high school. Yeah.
That's your jam? Is that your jam?
I don't know if no. I think for me, I was really into it when I was in like elementary school, middle school. And I also watched like the stuff that was on TV at the time, Cartoon Network, that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Oddly enough, I kind of was introduced to One Piece around that time,
okay.
but I didn't keep up with it. So
that's a mountain to
That's
climb.
It's a difficult
huge.
show to catch up. Yeah.
it's like 1,000 episodes now. It's
It's too
a lot.
much. It's too much.
Too much.
Honestly, like I feel like the bar of entry now is just like way above my head, and like I don't want to literally be consumed.
I mean, honestly, like I don't want to offend the huge amount of One Piece fans listening to our show. All you One Piece biases out there. But like, I do think a lot of the appeal factor of that show is a little, not up to the times. I will admit.
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Wait, are we offending people?
I don't know. Like, I mean, I might be, but like, I will say, if you're now watching anime, you're probably not gonna understand why it's like this popular. Like, if you got into it in 2004, then I would say
Yeah.
Like,
That's when it was really popular.
that's what I'm trying to say. I'm not saying it's dated, like. That being said, Doug's list right now is consisted of he's watching Fate Zero and Demon Slayer. Upcoming next is Gurren Lagann, Sword Art Online, Nichijou, Violet Evergarden, and One Punch Man.
Season
Which
2.
one are you most excited for, Doug?
Out of those ones?
Out of the
Sword
five coming up, yeah.
I heard. Okay, is Violet Evergarden Slice of Life? Was that the one that was that?
It's not really slice of life. I would categorize it as like drama. I haven't seen it, but like I know what it's about.
Okay, people say that one's really good.
It's good.
The other
It's
one,
very beautiful.
the Nichijou one?
Yeah.
That
That's
one
a
that
funny
you-
one, right?
Yeah, that one sounded like Warren showed me some clips. It was hilarious.
It
Kinda feel like I might watch
essentially
that.
it takes the slice of life genre and then extremifies every aspect of it into the point where it's insane and stupid.
Sounds like you, extreme and stupid.
There
Yes.
you go.
What?
Yeah. And it's great. So
That being said, it's been fun. Shout out to I did shout out some people. Number one, well, no, before we even get to the shout outs, right? I've been watching most of these on Netflix.
yeah.
So I'm a parasite on someone's Netflix account. there's a couple degrees of separation. You want to hear this?
Jeez.
Oh dear.
It's all right. I don't know if she listens. She always likes her stuff on Twitter. So shout out to Jean. I don't know if you're ever gonna listen to this. So shout out to Jean. Jean is my sister's mother-in-law. That's whose account I'm on.
Doug.
That's who you share your account with. Of all
So I use the profile of my sister and her husband. So shout out to them. But like we're using his mom's account. So that's how I'm watching Netflix right now without paying for it.
Right. Look, if
Crunchyroll. Shout out to SojuTalk because I think I've used the trial in the past on my own email, so I'm about to use the SojuTalk email to get the trial. And then there are some gray area sites as well, which I can use.
Hey, if you need piracy websites, I'll hit you up. Don't worry, I got you.
Not that we do that, but
not that I know anything about it. But you know,
I had never
support piracy.
I never had a Netflix account, so I didn't know what people meant by like, oh, I'm stealing someone's Netflix, right, or whatever. I get it now. It's the best thing ever. The best thing about Netflix is when you log in on new devices, they don't have to confirm it. So I'm logged into like 7 devices right now.
Oh my god!
Like my phone, my computer, my laptop, like all those things. That being said, it's been fun. I'll keep you guys updated because I know a lot of our listeners watch anime. It's K-pop, anime have a fairly high correlation. If you listen to one, you probably watch the other. Do we want to move on to the second thing, or?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
So that was our first edition of Sake Talk.
We'll be back.
We'll be back probably.
I'll give some watch anime again.
I'll give some quick reviews in the future. But all right, let's take a quick break so I can switch everything so we can get ready. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going to be doing something called a balance game this week. So Warren, explain what that is.
All right, so each round, there are 15 rounds. You will be given 2 different scenarios.
Okay.
Basically, you pick between the 2. That's all you do. You pick first, and then we'll go around explain why we chose each answer. Okay.
All right, let's go to the first one.
Okay. Pineapple on pizza versus pineapple not on pizza.
Okay.
Anita,
I know my answer. No pineapple on the pizza.
Doug, go.
I'm okay with pineapple on pizza.
Okay. I also like pineapple on pizza. Okay. There's nothing wrong with pineapple on pizza.
I used to hate pineapple.
I respect it, but
actually, wait, no, I'm sorry. No pineapple on pizza. I'm from New Jersey. I'm gonna get killed if I say pineapple on pizza.
I live in New York right now.
No pineapple. Hey, no pineapple. Hey.
Okay. My personal stance on this always has been that like the sweetness and the saltiness kind of balance each other out with the pineapple on pizza.
Well, here's the thing. Pizza in Korea is typically way sweeter and has weirder stuff on it than in America. Right?
Corn, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Corn,
mayo,
sweet potatoes,
yes.
Weird mayonnaise paste things, shrimp.
Okay, that's
right?
actually really good though. Yeah,
it is though.
It is.
There's a lot of more interesting things on pizza in Korea. Therefore, your statement that pineapple is fine makes sense. That being said, I think it's okay. Like, here's the thing. The only time I've ever had pineapple on a pizza is when it's from like Domino's, and it's kind of crappy anyway, right?
Okay, I mean, like, you're talking about Domino's pizza, you know, like, I'm talking about like your local pizzeria, Hawaiian pizza.
Hey, I'm walking in, local pizzeria. Hey, Johnny Salami. Hey.
All right. Let's move on to the next one.
No. Pineapple no, let me explain. It is an abomination, though, but I'm willing to overlook it.
Jesus Christ.
It's an abomination.
It's fine.
Where did it originate?
Hawaii.
Okay.
No, it probably didn't.
Did it?
No, I think it did. There's a lot of pineapples there. There's the Dole plantation.
I mean, they call it the Hawaiian pizza, right? Like Hawaii, like pineapples and is it ham?
No, it has to be from Hawaii. Like, come on, it has to be. It's probably
also, one more thing before we move on. A lot of these prompts were sourced from the Discord, so I don't know if it's.
Thank you.
I don't know if you're getting it on the screen, but this one in particular was from Mina and Mafia, so it'll be on the screen. Who gave?
Why did you write his tag on there? Pre-zygotic isolated.
I was copy and pasting their names.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
The full names. Okay, if you gain superpowers, be psychokinetic or be telepathic. Doug, go.
Can you explain what they are to the audience in case people don't know?
Psychokinesis is basically I can move stuff without touching them, you know? Mm-hmm. And then telepathy is like I can read or send messages to other people or read other people's minds.
All right.
Okay. Ready?
Telepathic.
Okay, I got it.
Telepathic.
Anita, you.
Psychokinesis.
This is so easily psychokinesis.
Right?
Y'all are crazy.
Yeah.
Y'all are crazy. You're
I would hate to know what other people are thinking. It's
That's
like an intrusion of privacy.
Okay, that's the thing, right? There's an anime. I guess we're talking about Sake Talk again. There's a show called The Dangerous Life of Saiki Kusuo. And basically, this guy is incredibly superpowered. He has psychokinesis. He has telepathy. The problem with telepathy is that the entire time he's alive, he's hearing everybody's thoughts. The entire day.
You can't turn it off.
You can't turn it off? Imagine how annoying that would be. You can't go to the movie theater, dude.
All right, I'm gonna assume you got a button because Professor Xavier ain't listening to everyone's thoughts all the time, right?
Okay,
fine.
True.
Okay, yeah, fair. Yeah.
My reasoning for picking telepathic versus psychokinetic is with psychokinesis, I have to actively do something that's strange to other observers, right? Like if I do my stuff out in public, people are gonna be like, "This dude's crazy town," right?
Oh, okay.
At least with telepathy, I can help myself in life without while flying under the radar. Typically,
just like do it in the bathroom.
You know? what am I gonna use my psychokinetic skills on? The poo in the toilet, dude? Like,
yeah,
bro.
That's how you wash your bum.
No, see the problem with psychokinetic is like you do it, everyone's like, this guy's insane. Like he's a freak.
Do it in secret then. Secret.
Yeah.
Secret
do it
power.
in secret. Yeah, do it. You're psychokinetic. Do it while you're floating in the midair or something.
I go to the casino, I instantly win money for the dealers. I go play poker, I instantly win.
No. I feel like if I'm telepathic, like I'm gonna lose interest in material goods. You know,
maybe I'm like a bit of a sociopath too. But to know what everyone's thinking sounds like you'll win in a lot of situations. Then, like seriously. All right, let's move to the next one.
All right. Losing sight versus losing hearing. Anita, go.
Whoa. I think losing hearing. Oh, this is hard.
100% losing hearing is preferable than losing sight.
I would actually prefer losing sight.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, even I'm a designer, so I'd lose my job instantly. But like,
really, I need an explanation.
Because I really like music.
Oh yeah.
I would rather be blind than live without music. I'll be honest. Like
my reasoning is that the society and the species we are, sight is very essential to doing a lot of things. Like I know that there are people who are blind who obviously have very high functioning ability. It's great, right? Mm-hmm. But day-to-day life I think is a lot harder if you don't have sight versus you don't have hearing.
I guess I care about pleasure in my life more than my daily carryouts of life. That you guys get what I'm saying.
That's an interesting choice though.
Yeah.
But for me though, 100% losing hearing is more preferable.
Okay.
Both are hard though. I mean,
obviously both suck.
Hard.
Yes.
That's why it's you're balancing these out. Let's move on. What is this? All right. Milk first versus cereal first.
All right.
There's a very right answer and a very wrong answer here.
Clearly, that's what it is. Cereal first.
Cereal.
Oh, okay.
If you're putting milk in first, you're like cultural barbarian. Like let's be honest here. It's probably the same people who think you have two butts instead of one.
So you just called a couple people in the Discord cultural barbarians.
You're a cultural barbarian. It makes no sense, right? What are you trying to eat here, right? I'm trying to eat cereal. I'm not trying to just drink milk, right?
Yes.
Therefore, the amount of milk, needs to be tailored to the amount of cereal you're eating.
I mean, I guess unless
tailored, okay.
Here's the other problem, right? There's something called displacement when you add solid things into liquid.
Right.
I don't know how to judge that.
Yeah.
I think it's clearly cereal first.
I will admit, as like an Asian kid growing up, my mom was like very unhappy if I poured milk first because she was like, "Yo, you're gonna get the cereal all over the place. You know, like you're gonna get the milk's gonna splatter." You know, then I have to clean up the table. You always make me clean up the table, Warren.
Wait, this is from K Salyu. I think he was a milk first person. I'm pretty sure he was.
I respect it.
I don't respect it. I do not respect that. That's insanity. Wait, can we make an aside here?
Sure.
Do you have one butt or two butts? Have you heard this argument?
Yeah.
엉덩이 하나 or 둘?
About that. That's why I didn't include it.
People have one butt. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna trigger people with that too. Let's move on.
All right. Pork versus beef. You're eating them.
Oh.
Beef. Beef.
I actually prefer pork.
Oh, okay.
Like pork is so versatile. Like you can add it into stuff and it's good, you know? You put beef in kimchi soup, it ain't good. It's good.
I've had it in soup.
No.
Wait, I don't like soup. No, I've
you
never
don't
had
like
soup.
What are you
You
talking
haven't.
about, you liar?
I didn't eat soup today. I actually did I eat soup? I did eat soup today.
Shout out to Doug's mom who's listening. Tell us in the comments what he ate for dinner today, or breakfast, or lunch.
Okay, I saw an argument of this before, and people were saying high-end beef is better than high-end pork, but on average pork is better than average beef. That's what the argument was.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're never gonna lose with pork.
I can see
That's
that.
the thing.
Yeah.
Like, here's the thing. Pork, I think. Okay, so what the flavorful parts of pork and beef is the fat, right? The marbling, whatever.
Right.
Pork inherently has more fat than beef, which
There you
means
go.
that baseline it's better. But I think that the actual meat part of beef is better, right? So I think it depends. But honestly, I'd rather eat beef.
Kind of hungry right now.
Yeah, but these pictures look good, dude.
Yeah, I chose them
Damn.
myself too. I don't know.
Let's
why I
go to the
did
next
that.
one.
All right, next one. If you're born again, you want to be rich AF or hot AF?
I mean, Warren, you got both of those right now, so you got to pick. Honestly, rich AF. Are you kidding?
Same, rich AF. Anita's not answering.
Anita,
For me, it would be.
you want to look like Rain, Anita?
rich.
Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be Rain. It can be
Okay,
someone else.
here's the skinny of the problem, right?
Okay.
People who say money doesn't buy happiness. I think that's fair. Money buys convenience in life. That's what I think. I don't think money buys happiness.
fair.
I think it buys convenience, which can lead to happiness, right? You could be the ugliest MFer in the world, right? If you have $50 billion, I'm sure your life will be fine.
I guess. Yeah, and then my logic is if I'm rich AF, I can just get plastic surgery.
No.
Honestly, let's stop being so shallow. Who cares if you're hot AF? If you're rich AF, though, hey,
That's not shallow.
rich AF. All right, money opens doors.
That's
Being
true.
good looking opens doors too, but to an extent. If you have unlimited money, you can literally do anything. That's where I see that. All right, we're at level 2 now, so this is difficulty intermediate.
Oh dear.
Right. You would rather be with an SO that has a perfect smile with their eyes or a perfect smile with their mouth.
So the SO is significant other, if you didn't know.
Yes,
And this is
your
from
boyfriend or
UCAP.
girlfriend.
Do you like eye smiles or mouth smiles?
Right. Obviously, my picture is a perfect example of a beautiful mouth eye smile. I honestly prefer girls who have like mouth smiles. That's what it
Really?
is for me.
I mean, I don't know if it's the picture, but I find it odd if it doesn't seem like the eyes are smiling as well, though. Does that
Anita,
make
they're
sense?
clearly not the. They're the
This is tough for me, right? Because Tiffany was known from SNSD, was known for her nunusim or eye smile,
yeah.
right? She's known for that, right? At the same time, like I find myself looking at people's teeth a lot, and it plays a component in the mouth
wait.
smile. Like I've noticed that a ton of like braces aren't as prevalent in Korea. There's so many idols who have really good top teeth and horrific bottom teeth. Like, there's so many of them.
Here's like an interesting fact. I think it's statistically more likely that a person has a beautiful mouth smile over a eye smile, given that if you want nice eye smiles, you gotta have small eyes but very wide eyes. How many people you got that like that? You know, like
so basically what we're saying is the person has perfect eye smile, 10 out of 10. An average mouth smile, or they have perfect mouth smile, 10 out of 10, average eye smile.
Yeah.
I think that a perfect eye smile is more striking then in that case, because this person has crazy eyes, right?
yeah, I guess so. It's more rare, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on to the next one.
If you had to eat one of the two, gummies that taste like worms or worms that taste like gummies.
Oh.
All right. We have a fishing store in our family that deals with many worms. Worms have bought my car and have put me through college, right?
Yes.
Let's be straight up about this. Worms are kind of gross, right?
They are.
That being said, if we're coming down to I have to eat it, regardless of what I'm eating, I think the taste is more important. So I will eat the worms that taste like gummies.
I will also do that. I think ignorance is bliss. You know,
I agree.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, I guess we're getting a little philosophical, but if it tastes like worms to me, sorry, if it tastes like gummies to me, from my perception, from my 5 senses, that is a gummy. That is not a worm, regardless of what anybody
What
says.
about you, Anita?
I don't know, because I feel like gummies that taste like worms implies that it still has the gummy texture, but worms that taste like gummies implies that it's the warm texture with the gummy flavor. I don't know about the texture, man.
You eat it and you're like, this is a gummy, but it's actually a worm.
One of them you'll actually be able to eat. The other one will probably make you throw up.
Yeah, even if it's a gummy, dude. If you chew on it, it feels like a gummy. It feels like a worm, dude. Like,
no, if it tastes like a worm, you'll be like, I ain't.
Yeah, I'm out.
All right, let's move to the next one.
Anita never chose.
Anita, did you choose? Choose.
Yeah, I guess tastes like gummies, but it's actually
Anita,
we eating worms. Protein, bro. Protein.
Yeah. All right, if you could be one of the two, a great dancer versus a great singer.
This is fair.
Whoa.
Great singer.
I would be a great singer as well.
Singer, yeah.
Wait, really?
Yes. Okay, here's the thing, right? Singers are born with a certain amount of natural talent, right?
Yes.
Of course, there are people who are more coordinated, but you can raise the baseline of a dancer much easier than raise the baseline of a singer, I feel.
Like, okay.
Right?
I would agree with that.
Yeah, I guess, but like, I thought, Anita, you were like super into dancing.
Well, I feel like I can keep a beat right now, so like, I can understand
I'm already a great
it. No,
dancer, so I'm
not saying that.
Here's the thing: when you see an amazing dancer, right? Like a S tier, crazy good dancer, you're like, wow, that person's really good, right? They probably practiced so much to get to that point, right?
That's true.
I'm not saying the god tier singer didn't practice a lot, but there's a certain level of that person was naturally blessed to sing that well as well.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Although
You see that person and like, I'm not that religious, but that's a gift. That's like someone bestowed a gift on that person.
I also feel like from a physical perspective, I feel like the physical toll on a dancer is so much
I just spilled water
more
all over
intense.
myself.
Oh,
okay.
so much more intense than that of a singer. Like I think the longevity of a really good singer is a lot longer than a dancer. Not because like
True.
they can't do it because of their age, but because you get a lot of injuries while dancing. So I feel like singing, and if you are really good at it, is a very, very rare talent.
I will admit, like back in college when like we were watching K-pop music videos, we were also watching a lot of like choreo videos with like dance competitions and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of meh.
I feel like you can get way more famous being a god tier singer. Because I know Korea is very
agree.
dance focused, but globally singing is more impressive. To
I think
people.
even in Korea, like singing is a lot more
All right.
profitable. All right, publicly release your search history and receive $1 billion or nothing.
Okay.
I will do nothing. Just putting that out there. Anita,
$1
pick one answer.
billion?
Nothing.
Nothing. Doug. You're supposed to choose. You're supposed to choose.
I'll deal with the susness and take the $1 billion.
Wow.
So everyone is gonna know your porn history, and you're fine with that.
Oh, wait, what?
That was a little explicit, sir.
Okay.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
$1 billion, right?
$1 billion is a lot of money.
$1 billion is obviously a lot of money,
It's a
and
lot of
obviously I can lay low with $1 billion.
Also, I feel like, I mean, what are
you're
you
gonna-
searching that you would avoid $1 billion too? You know, like if you have nothing to hide.
I'm not very sus with my search.
Yeah,
history
I wouldn't
either.
think
It's
so
pretty
either,
vanilla.
yeah.
Let's be straight here.
So you guys are telling me I'm sus with my search history.
Clearly, bro, you were like, "Oh, I'm not taking $1 billion."
I wouldn't want to do
Look at
it.
his face. He looks guilty.
I'm just saying, privacy is an important thing to have in my life.
Sure,
That-
bro.
that was-
Sure.
That
Sure.
was the argument that I would make. Like I just wouldn't want to have my search history be that public I don't need the $1 billion.
You know what? No. The fact is, I'm not shallow, and $1 billion, it's okay. But I value privacy.
Ja, you're crazy. $1 billion, I could be convinced to do many things. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh no!
If you had to listen for the rest of your life, Bouncy by Rocket Punch versus Buenos Aires by IZ ONE.
There's a clear answer here.
I pick Bouncy. Easy.
I pick Bouncy.
I also pick Bouncy.
But there's just something about Buenos Aires, which is like, there's no redemption from that, right?
Okay, I will admit, there's something enjoyable about Buenos Aires that comes out about how interesting it is.
Have you ever been there?
It's kind of like watching The Room a little bit, with good old Tommy Wiseau. No, you guys aren't getting the reference.
No.
Somebody else will.
The Room, yeah.
Yeah, but as much as I poop on Bouncy by Rocket Punch, I think it's a song at least.
I think my dislike of Bouncy is more of a meme, and I just don't like one section. Whereas Buenos Aires, I just think was like overall mess. Like, it's not good.
Buenos Aires.
All right, level 3. Difficulty hard.
If you had to wear one to a job interview, a see-through shirt versus see-through pants.
What?
See-through pants for sure.
Also, but we're assuming this is after COVID, so you're there in person.
Am I wearing underwear?
I don't know. Are you?
Maybe not. So no see-through pants.
I would actually choose see-through t-shirt.
If you can wear something underneath, can you wear something underneath? Like, underwear at least?
Oh, you guys are getting into the details. You're picking the better of the worst here, okay?
All right, let's put it this way, right? Let's put it this way. See-through pants, you're gonna look like JYP in this picture, right? You're wearing you're wearing these. Wow, look at these underwear he's wearing. It's so soft.
I don't want to look.
Why is it so high?
I don't want to look.
What is up with the verticality of his underwear in that picture? Where did it go? Why is it not? Why is it so vertical? All right, and
that was the first time he was wearing thongs, so he put it on backwards.
And then the see-through shirt. Imagine you're wearing like a see-through poncho. Like, I feel like there's different implications on your gender, honestly, with the see-through shirt.
That's
that
true.
Says a lot. Let's say you're wearing a bra, Anita. Let's say you're wearing a bra. What's more embarrassing, them seeing your underwear or them seeing your bra?
I feel like see-through shirt is better than.
Yeah, like, here's the thing. Like for girls, if assuming we're wearing bras, like, there are, like...
Warren, you're wearing a bra under your see-through shirt.
Okay, never mind.
You can do it, Warren. Do it.
Bro. I feel like the see-through pants, look how confident JYP. If you walk in that interview, be like, bro,
I'm not JYP.
Look at me. And you walk in, you put your leg up like that on the desk. When you walk in, then you shake their hand. They're going to think this guy got some, like, big something energy going on. Let's go.
No.
That's what they're going to think. That being said, the shirt is probably the better option. But I will pick the pants.
Losing your memories with no hope of getting them back ever versus your closest loved ones. One of them loses all of their memories of you, but they'll return after 10 years.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Now, because I guess I cheated a little bit because I was organizing this, I actually have an answer already.
Okay.
And for me, it's actually losing my memories.
I'm
no for getting back.
I would choose my loved ones lose their memories and then they get it back after 10 years.
I choose the losing my own memories because I think it'd be more interesting.
I feel like, if I lose my memories, it's a first of all, it's a fresh start, know, kind of, second of all, like, I don't want to put the burden of like forgetting memories on other people, Like,
yeah, I feel like I feel really bad.
Yeah.
But if they get it back, like, you're guaranteed they're going to get it back after 10 years.
Bro, 10 years is a long time. They might die before 10 years passes.
I could fill them in.
I mean, I trust my loved ones will fill me in if I lose my memory.
But you don't know if you'll ever get it back.
I mean, I'm assuming I'm never going to get it back. Yeah, like.
Wow.
I mean, like, it's a fresh start. It's a fresh new piece of paper, Who knows what I'll be at the end of the day? It's a new adventure. I am pressing start again on Pokemon.
You basically have no memories, but you have your inherent like skills and knowledge of things, right?
Right. I'll still be able to do the podcast. I mean, I might have a different perspective and like I might sound different.
True. You might like ballads. You might like ballads.
I like Fiesta by IZ ONE. Hi guys, I'm Warren.
God, you're throwing shots today. All right, let's move to the next one.
Accidentally killing a dog in front of its juvenile owner
Oh my God, this is so dark.
No.
versus just mowing down 100 kittens.
What?
If I'm to be a utilitarian here, I will pick the first option. The
I will
one
also
dog
pick dog.
versus the 100 kittens.
You know why? You know why? It's all. I mean, like, not that we should be weighing lives, but like, it's one dog versus 100 animals. Like,
Here's the other option: accidentally versus just mowing down.
yeah,
different
Oh,
that's
I see
true.
what you
That's
mean.
very true. That's very true.
I rather live with the guilt that I made an accident and it happened versus like I'm actively doing that crap. 'Cause I think that's very
Yeah, that's-
inexcusable.
How are you gonna even do that? Like,
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. I wouldn't take $1 billion for that. That's like I know I've been taking the money each
nothing of
time.
that.
I couldn't do that. I really couldn't.
Anita, you haven't answered yet.
Anita, the first
I
option is-
hate both options,
I mean,
but
the first one's clearly the correct one though.
accidentally does make it less hurtful. No, not really.
All right,
But
Anita's depressed. Oh, let's move to the worst question in this whole thing.
5 Warrens versus a 5-year-old Warren. This is a clear. It's a clear one. You obviously choose 5 Warrens.
No.
No.
What? No.
no,
You choose 5-year-old
The
Warren.
answer.
Right, Anita? 5-year-old Warren.
5-year-old Warren.
It's so much better.
You guys aren't gonna be able to do the podcast anymore. Like,
I'll just throw you a violin and be like, play this crap, dude.
oh no, not again. No, I don't want to relive my childhood. Yeah, 5 Warren, dude. Imagine how spicy that would be. There's
No.
just sriracha
Too
everywhere.
spicy.
Imagine if Warren had like 4 twins, identical twins, Anita. How much of a headache that would be.
Oh wow.
Oh,
man,
my
that
God.
sounds like heaven right off the bat. That is where it's at. That is where
Bro,
it's
you could do the whole drumming club by yourself. Literally. If you wanted to.
Oh man.
No, dude. 5 too many. 5 too many.
If cloning technology was like fully stable and accessible, I would clone myself 4 times and have 5 of me.
Really?
What?
That would be great.
Wow.
Imagine how annoying I would be. I think that'd be
Bro, we
That's
could
the
barely
sole
handle one of
purpose?
you. Dude, you could barely handle one. We're gonna get 5?
Yeah,
5
no.
seems like way too many.
That would be no. I think 5 is actually a perfect number of me.
What?
You could have Warren Rangers.
I like children though. 5-year-old Warren sounds interesting.
Why do you want a 5-year-old Warren of all things?
You probably are a goody two shoes too, I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, if I go back now, I'm gonna relive my life 100. Like, I'm gonna join a frat. You know. I'm gonna,
What? Why do you? What?
I'm gonna get a tattoo. You know, like.
So Warren wants a tattoo, is not willing to give up his internet history. Very sus things from Warren this week. I don't know.
Well, that's all I have for today. So.
All right, that
we
was
can do this again
interesting.
sometime.
Yeah, we
Very
can do that.
nice.
Some people wanted us to. I saw. I'm not gonna steal this from the Dumpster Cast, which is the second community podcast, but they've been doing tier lists of random things.
They have, yeah.
There was a
Whoa.
I wasn't a part of the episode. I have seen bits of it. There was a fruit one and there was a bread tier list.
Whoa. Lots of good bread.
I'm down to do any tier list outside of K-pop because when we do K-pop ones, yeah, the response isn't great.
We should do a breakfast cereal tier list.
Oh,
The Nation podcast suggested we do that a while back, and we never got around to doing it. And that, I mean, I don't, like.
I have very strong preferences for breakfast cereals,
Same.
and they're kind of weird. Like,
Interesting.
Have you guys
They'll
ever
be kinda
tried?
sus.
Have you guys ever tried double chocolate crave?
no.
Boy, you.
I'm not gonna spoil what cereals I like because they're really strange. Like,
Interesting.
Are you
I
the
like-
type that gets like the koala cereals from Whole
Koala's
Foods?
March?
Is that what you do?
no, and it's not like Kashi or something, but like, I like really weird cereals though.
Okay,
to be honest.
oatmeal doesn't count as Quaker's not a cereal.
No,
Just
that's
putting that out
oatmeal,
there.
dude. But let's not spoil anything. Maybe we'll do it in the future. Let's see. Was there anything else? Let me return to our normal setup. Let me disconnect here. Boop. Go here. Boom. All right, and let me get the original script up. Let's see. Next week though, on Tuesday, tomorrow, you have Kang Daniel and the band Lucy. On Wednesday, the 17th, you have a debut of Tribe, which is Sinsadong Tigers group. Thursday, the 18th, there's a group called Kingdom, not the show, but there's a group called Kingdom that's debuting. And Kwonjina, the singer. And then on the 19th, we have Monsta X's I Am making his solo debut. And then Monday, the 22nd, the first one is a smaller one. We have N-Flying's J-Don having a solo debut. And the big one, Anita, Shiny's back. So we're getting Shiny. So a lot of releases. I was looking at it already. We have the rule of 4, sort of like the Sith have the rule of 2. We have a rule of 4 here.
How do you even know the rule of 2? Oh my goodness.
Don't worry, I watch lore videos. Definitely Shiny, Kang Daniel, Monsta X's I Am, and then it's probably gonna be up to a vote between Tribe and Kingdom, I would say. Most
let us know.
likely. So let us know what you want. We're also gonna ask, but the final decision actually comes down to the homies, the patron supporters. Shout out to them.
Shout outs.
But this has been SojuTalk, your weekly shot of K-pop. I'm Doug. I'd like to thank Warren and Anita for joining me this week. We'll be back
Fantastic.
next week, ring ding dong, when we cover Shiny and look into them like Sherlock. But we'll see you guys then, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Shiny's back. Bum 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 bum. Bye bye.
Special shoutouts to our Fiesta patrons: Based Mina, Jedi, Goku Mama, Jacob, Luke Daniels, Malfiar, NJ Parks, OP, Chris, Tier. Thank you for joining SojuTalk, the weekly shot of K-pop. And special thanks to our Discord server mods: Jacob, K Music Erday, Koala, Malfiar, Max, No Bias Luna, Tuggles, and Wolf297.